Hey guys, Justin Bryant here, and we're gonna go over some productivity stuff today. And I want to talk to all of you that are working from home. If you've ever worked from home, if you just started, if you're thinking about it, I want to talk to you about how to be productive day in and day out, get your stuff done like you were at a regular job, and how to enjoy the business you have from home without losing your productivity. Okay, it's a big challenge that I had to face when I started out. I struggled with a few things and overcame them, and I thought, why not make a video about it? So, if you're struggling with this is definitely for you, and I think you're going to learn a whole lot about um, 10 great habits that are going to really change your productivity from home. Alright, so let's get started. First off, you want to have a designated workspace. Obviously, you need to have some kind of office, or if you don't have a full room dedicated to this, I recommend you at least have a little corner of your living room or just somewhere, no matter where it is, to have a little desk, maybe a computer, a phone if you need one, to get your work done and be able to call that your workspace where you won't be as distracted or bothered by other things like TVs and just the everyday stuff you might enjoy. You might need to give that up in this workspace to be more productive. Okay, so have a good workspace that allows you to get in that mindset of wanting to be productive. Also, you need to avoid distractions. One thing that helped me actually is putting my smartphone in the other room. As you can see, like in this picture, you have there's iPads, we have laptops, we have phones, there's all these different electronics, there's TVs, there's all these things going on all the time that can distract us. And one of the best things you can do for your productivity is just to eliminate those distractions so that you can have more focus and get more done in a smaller amount of time. So one thing I would recommend for sure is put your iPad and your cell phone in the other room while you're working, and try to make your workspace as distraction free as possible. Next, dress well. Now, I'm not saying by this picture that you need to dress up in a full suit every day or anything like that. I'm just saying, maybe some jeans, maybe a collared shirt, maybe just something that makes you feel like you're ready to work, like you're ready to be productive. You wouldn't normally go to work in sweatpants and some kind of a tank top or something, and it can actually change your mindset. A lot of this is just mind type stuff, but if you change your mindset to be in work mode, it changes everything. It changes your focus, it changes how much you get done, it helps your production. And dressing well, dressing like you're about to be productive, really helps the part. So I recommend you do that. For working cycles, okay, you may have or may not have heard of the ultradian rhythm, but basically it says humans work their best throughout the day, not in just 8 or 10-hour days straight through with a lunch break in the middle, which is how a lot of people have to work these days, but it says that's an outdated form of work. And of course that was actually brought into the world during the industrial age, around the early days of Ford. So it's outdated. With new studies and things like that, we really need to change the way we work. But people that work from home are some of the only people that actually get to implement it, right? But what you can do is work for about 60 to 90 minutes straight, and then rest for 20 minutes, and then repeat that over and over throughout the day until you get whatever you need to get done. But when you take these 20-minute breaks for every hour and a half that you work, you kind of recharge a little bit, and then it allows you to have more quality work get done during those 90 minutes. Helps you be more focused and helps you be more productive. Okay, but it really helps helps you keep from getting overloaded. It helps you to really make those 90 minutes count instead of just being, just dragging around at the end of the day. If you're working straight 8 hours or 10 hours or even more throughout the day, like as an employee, a lot of employees have to do this. But if you do more of a cycle like that, you'll be more loose, you'll be happier, you'll be more productive in the time you work, and you'll probably get done faster and enjoy your work more throughout the day. So I definitely recommend you try that. You also need to have a plan. Obviously, you need to know what you're going to do throughout the day, and it really helps me to write down my daily goals like on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, something that I get to see throughout the day in my workspace that will allow me to be reminded of what needs to be done and what the top priorities are. So I recommend that you write down your daily goals the night before or the morning before you start work, and that way you can just kind of use it as a checklist to check things off, not get distracted, not have to let your mind wander about what you're going to do next. And if you're kind of ADD like I am, you get kind of scatterbrained if you don't have a list of things to do. So just list them out, check it off as you get it done, and try to learn how to focus your mind on just those things so you don't get scatterbrained or get anything too complicated. You also want to have a routine that's regular, that has specific office hours. Now, obviously you're not at a typical job or anything like that, but when you're working from home, it's pretty easy to get distracted by going and doing your laundry, go talking to people, go walking your dog, go watch a TV show real quick, go flip on Netflix, go play a game for a while, and then come back. And it's easy to tell yourself it's okay to spend those extra times and that you'll still get the stuff done that you need to get done. But really, if you work like you would at a job through certain hours, and then you apply the ultradian rhythm, work like 90 minutes, 20-minute break, 90 minutes, 20-minute break between a certain amount of hours like that, that's when you're the most productive, and you need to hold yourself accountable to those hours. You also need to know when to stop. You don't want to become, being a workaholic, different people have different opinions about that, whether that's good or bad. Obviously, you want to take a break and unwind probably for longer than 20 minutes towards the end of the day, and maybe even the morning if you like to take your breaks in the morning and work late. Kind of depends on how you get the most stuff done, but usually jobs and things like that stop around 4, 5, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening, and people go home and they're able to just kind of unwind, do what they want to do when they get home. So you can apply something similar and take the evenings off, go out to dinner, go watch your favorite TV shows, catch up on some stuff with friends, whatever you want to do, but know when to stop. Don't work too much because you'll get overloaded. Even if you're taking small breaks in between your work, you can still get overloaded, you can still get kind of depressed and just stress yourself out if you don't know when to stop. Another thing I've found that's helpful is stay connected with your team. Now, whether that's your employees, whether that's your development team, whether that's whatever it is, the people you connect with for your business that helps your business keep going, you need to stay in touch with those people. Make sure you know their needs, see how they're doing, stay updated on how the business is going, what needs to improve, what's going well, what's working, and keep good relationships with people, because relationships with others that can be beneficial to both of you are how a lot of business really thrive. Okay, a lot of businesses really thrive on just owners of companies and other things like that. Having good employees, having good people that have, even if they're just a bunch of entrepreneurs kind of brainstorming all the time, or just friends that have similar occupations, whatever it is that helps you come up with better ideas, get more done, be more productive, keep your business on the rise. Stay connected with those people on a regular basis. Also, this might be kind of a frowned upon when you first hear me say this, but avoid friends and family when you're supposed to be working during your normal work hours. Okay, so you've created those work hours. You're working during this cycle of 90 minutes and 20-minute breaks, things like that. But you don't need to respond to every text right away unless it's, of course, emergency or whatever. But you don't need to go out and have 3-hour conversations with people in the middle of the time you're supposed to be working or doing a meeting or blogging or whatever it is you need to be doing. You need to treat it like a business, treat it like a very serious work time, and get the most done you possibly can each day. Now, if you're at work, you can't just take off work whenever you want. If you're an employee, you need to apply that same concept when you're working from home. You have to have a lot of self-discipline, and sometimes you got to make sacrifices. But last but not least, you need to reward yourself when you get some great results. Usually you're going to have monthly goals, yearly goals, whatever it is. When you reach goals in your business, once you reach a certain income point, or you've risen a certain amount, or you've gotten certain results, or closed a big deal, reward yourself. Make yourself feel good about these things instead of just working through it, not even giving yourself a pat on the back or anything. It helps a lot when you have rewards for people, even if it's your employees as well, and not even just yourself. So, I definitely recommend that you decide that you're going to give yourself something that you've been wanting. Maybe it's a car that you've been wanting for a long time. Maybe it's a new house you've been wanting. Maybe it's a vacation you've been wanting. Maybe it's that new TV or that new exercise machine or whatever it is. Maybe it's a new suit. Whatever you've been kind of wanting that you've been putting off because of work and because of business, reward yourself with that thing once you hit a sizable goal, and you'll want to hit more goals, and you'll love life. You'll always be happy when you're rewarding yourself instead of just being uptight all the time. Okay, so that's about it as far as working from home. If you go over those things, you stay productive. You won't burn yourself out. You'll always know what you need to be doing next. You'll always be connected with the people you need to be connected with. You'll always have good relationships with them. You'll always have a good workspace where you'll feel like working. You'll always feel like working by looking good and feeling good about yourself by dressing nicely. Things like that will go a long way when you're working from home and give you that self-discipline and that consistent production that gets you to where you want to go. So if you liked the video, if you got some good value from it, got some good tips, please like it, please comment, let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe, because I've got a whole lot more value coming your way in future videos. I'd really hate for you to miss them. And don't forget to go to selfmadesuccess.com and come visit us sometime and see how we can help you even further, and maybe we can really make a difference in your business or your life. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video. This is Justin Bryant, and I hope you have a great day.